YouTube! What's going on, man? Welcome back to the Too Bossy channel. Gonna do Nuke's newest video today. We've been stepping away from the paranormal a little bit, but we're back. I told you we're not going anywhere. We're still here to get scared, right? Let's check this thing out. Let's see what he's got for us today, and we'll talk about it after. Alright, man? Let's do it. Alright, Nuke. Me and my boys and my girls were trying to get scared over here.
Obviously, if you're a regular viewer, you know I love ghosts, creatures, critters, and basically all things creepy, just as much as you guys do.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm very proud to say that this video is sponsored by Shudder, a streaming service for horror, thriller, and supernatural content.
Wait, what?
I personally have watched several really great Shudder original series and movies like the great found footage film Host.
You know, we've connected with something. We gotta keep going. We gotta talk to it.
Nuke's got a sponsor?
The ultimate Halloween horror movie, Haunt. And the amazing Shudder original series Creepshow, which is by far my favorite horror anthology series.
No way!
When you sign up for Shudder, you get access to the largest collection of great horror movies and series available right on your favorite
Good
devices.
for you, man.
Tell me a story.
I'm sure he's had dozens of offers over the years, but he finally took one, so it must be really
And with a special deal
lucrative.
just for Nuke's Top 5
Good
viewers,
for you, man.
get a
That's
Shudder
awesome.
30-day trial completely free. Just sign up.
I'm gonna
with
check it out, 'cause I
code
don't even know what Shudder
Nuke,
was.
N-U-K-E, that you can
There
enter
you go.
on Shudder.com.
Use my boy's
Now let's
code.
get into this week's top 5.
Let's do it.
Top 10. Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
Top 10? See, this is why I had to take a break, man. You can never just chill.
Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas,
Nuke
is said
has
to be one of
this
the
much
most haunted
chill.
locations in the U.S. With an over 125-year dark and troubling past, that doesn't come as much of a surprise. The home was once a haven for illegal activity. It served as a gambling hall, a bootlegging operation, and even a brothel.
Oh,
It also served
man.
as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is
Makeshift
said that the
hospital.
haunted Hill
Those
House
words
is
should just
inhabited
never
by
be
the
put
ghosts
together.
of at least 9 people who lost their lives there.
Of
The
course.
Hill House can be rented out for ghost tours and investigations by interested groups and curiosity seekers.
What?
So one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House just to have a little fun. None of the group were quote-unquote paranormal investigators. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all. But that's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to as Dr. Yeager. One of the visitors, Victoria, lays down on the bed in one of the rooms and jokingly starts taunting Dr. Yeager. It did not go well.
Oh, man.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Why were her eyes glowing?
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it. One of the guys is so shook, he even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later.
Dude, I
around
almost
3
just,
a.m.,
like,
a guy named
I don't
Drew
know.
wants to
That
test
gave
this
me
alleged
crazy
paranormal
chills.
activity for himself. So he enters the same bedroom and immediately begins taunting the ghost of, quote, Dr. Yeager. He says that the spirit is a coward, and that if he really wants to attack someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
There you go.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
All right, we're going to pull it back. Did you see he got pushed?
No, I didn't.
So, Drew got his wish.
Whoa!
He is violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks down his 2 friends while making a mad dash from the room. It should be noted here that Drew has gone on record as saying that he will never set foot inside the haunted Hill House ever again.
I wouldn't either, man.
It gets even weirder. After Drew is pushed and he and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them. If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled. So is the Haunted Hill House one of the most haunted places on Earth? Would you go into that room and taunt the spirit of Dr. Yeager? Let me know down in the comments.
Oh my god. I'm good with all that, bro. I've done my haunted house experience. Check out the story time.
From Mexico had a TikTok account dedicated entirely to his 2-year-old son. Luan operates a general store on the first floor of his house that he shares with his wife and children. Then one day, Luan's video content drastically changes as his 2-year-old son begins to claim that he sees what he describes as a terrifying invisible child. This alleged invisible child scares Luan's son so much that he often cries in fear. Luan says that he doesn't see anything, but he says he has experienced a few strange incidents with things around the house seeming to move on their own. Then late one night at 4 in the morning, Luan is awoken by unexplained loud noises coming from downstairs. Thinking his store is getting robbed, he records everything as he runs downstairs.
Buenos amigos, bajé porque empezamos a escuchar ruidos y vine a dar una vuelta. Tenía miedo de que estuvieran abriendo la tienda o algo así, pero no. Vean, no hay nada. Ah, cabrón. ¿Sí vieron?
I can't really tell with the text in the way. What was it?
Mejor
What
me fue,
happened?
le dijo a mi esposa porque esta chingadera se movió sola. Ya me está dando cosita.
Don't do that. Do not give in to the fear, bro.
For the first time, Luan captures something on camera that
Oh,
he can't
wow.
explain.
How did I miss
The
that?
chair moves on its own.
Woo!
Over the next few days, the unexplained activity seems to intensify every single night. Things fall off shelves without explanation. The family starts to hear whispers. And late at night, they hear a light tapping sound coming from inside their bedroom closet.
Jesus.
One night when the knocking sound from inside the closet becomes terrifyingly loud, Luan once again decides to record to collect proof.
Quisimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso?
Oh my
¿Qué es
God.
eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué se abrió? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo? Dinos. ¡Se asomó alguien! ¡Alúzame! Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada. No sé. ¿Sabes qué? Vamos con los niños. Yo creo, mira. Aquí no hay nada. De este lado tampoco hay nada. Aquí tampoco. Vámonos con los niños, vente.
Luan and his wife are lying in bed when the closet door swings open on its own. Then something seems to peek out at them from inside the closet. Luan rushes over to
No
the inside.
way, dude!
There's nothing there. His wife seems legitimately terrified. They take the kids and leave the home for the night. Of course, eventually, Luan and his family have to return, so they decide to do an overnight recording session.
Oh
hoping to
my
catch
God.
some evidence of the strange activity in their home.
Dude, that was so
What they
scary.
capture is downright chilling.
No inventes, mira todo lo que se cayó. Se cayeron cosas, mija. ¿Ya prendiste tu cámara?
Sí, ya estoy grabando. Deja grabo acá de este lado donde se cayó el refresco, juguete, el control.
A ver, dame chancita para yo grabar. Si quieres, graba ahí donde se ve, donde está oscuro, allá donde están las papas.
Deja prendo la luz.
You gotta sell that place or like have it cleansed or something.
Es que está muy oscuro y luego, ¿qué tal si veo algo?
Ay, aquí estoy yo, me dices, tranquila.
Ay, no. Mejor tú graba de este lado. Y yo me voy y grabo de este otro donde está la cuna.
Bueno, a ver, cámbiate.
Es que mira, también acá está oscuro.
Did you see it? Luan claims that his phone battery died right at the moment he captured something terrifying on camera. A face with glowing eyes is staring right at them from the entrance of the store. But the bizarre activity isn't in there. On another night, Luan hears something knocking on their door. He turns on all the lights and once again starts recording.
Buenas noches, amigos. Me tocaron la puerta. Este carrito estaba en el sillón, se cayó. Como saben, me duermo a veces en la sala, pues porque me siento nervioso. No hay nadie aquí afuera. También he prendido la luz, pues para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Se escuchan ruidos. Se ha escuchado murmullos aquí en el baño. No sé si será de aquí.
I keep hearing whispers.
Está vacío. Vénganse por acá. Vamos a checar si de acá.
Dude, that face that they've seen twice though, that was like demented looking. It reminds me of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Parece que aquí no es.
Notre Dame, whatever.
¿Se vieron acá? Vengan, vamos a ver. No, aquí no son. Vénganse, vámonos por acá. No sé qué está pasando. Mejor vámonos, vengan. Me siento nervioso, vámonos.
As he pans his camera,
Yeah.
someone or something
Yeah.
with long dark hair seems to quickly move away and out of sight. But nothing compares to what happens on the night of October 18th. When Luan goes to the restroom, something knocks on his bathroom door.
This place is
That's when
absolutely
things get
evil.
truly bizarre.
Amigos, estoy en el baño. Me han estado tocando la puerta. Me siento muy nervioso, no sé qué hacer. Voy a tocar otra vez. Mira. Esa tira de florero. Se ve una sombra. Mira, se está moviendo esto.
Oh my god.
No hay nada aquí. De este lado.
They're feeding on. You see how this happens though? They didn't even notice there was anything there, right?
Se vio algo en la tienda. Venga, vamos a ver. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a la tienda.
And then they start to get scared, they start to acknowledge its presence, and then all of a sudden the activity goes crazy. It's not a coincidence.
Unas rejas se cayeron. Miren, se oye algo enfrente.
They feed off of that. It makes them stronger.
El susurro.
Something knocks on the door. Objects have fallen on the floor. Exercise equipment is moving on its own.
Dude.
Creepiest of all, as Luan pans his camera around.
Oh my god!
In one split second, he captures a shadow figure sitting on his couch. The same couch that was empty only a moment earlier. So what do you think is happening to Luan and his family? Is their home and store haunted by a dark entity?
Very
Or
dark.
is
Like,
it all just an elaborate
dark
hoax?
as
You decide.
the.
If you
Look
see a
it!
video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher. The following footage was sent to me by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain completely anonymous to protect his job. So for the purposes of protecting his anonymity, I'll simply refer to him as John in the video. So, John says that he works overnight security at a well-known logistics company. He says that one night, a fellow worker at his job became overheated and collapsed, falling over a 2-story high railing. Unfortunately, he did not survive the fall. Much later that same night at around 3 a.m. in the morning, John says that he was doing what he calls, quote, camera patrol. Basically just checking the footage from all of the building's inner and outer surveillance cameras. That's when he spotted this.
Hey, what's up, Nuke? Can't really be having my phone in here, so I have the brightness all the way down. But I am security at this place, and I am in the camera room where I'm having access to a lot of the cameras, and I just reported to my supervisor that I noticed someone just kind of like standing in the grass across from the building, and I wanted to show it to you. So yeah, I can't have my phone on the screen for too long, but I'm gonna try to show you the 2 best viewpoints that I have. So yeah, here's the first viewpoint. So, it's that right there. There's no tree, there's nothing there. There it is again. Like, it's just standing there. supervisor know, but like our security procedure says that as long as he's not going towards the door, then like we don't have to have any worry. But like it's just been standing right there. It's to the right of my cursor, just to the right there. I'll even try to zoom in. And, like, we got a bad viewpoint, but, like, there it is to the left.
What the hell?
And, like, this is a 24 camera.
Yeah, it's changing shape.
1080p camera. But, like, it's so, like, dark and extinguished. So, yeah.
John says that the misty shape of a person was just standing in a nearby field.
Oh my
John
god,
says
for a
that he
long
watched for
time, too.
hours. He says the figure moved slightly from time to time, but never came any closer. Perhaps even more bizarre, he says that he almost felt like the misty figure was actually staring back at him through the cameras.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
Popular Chinese ghost hunter King Ming from the YouTube channel 01 Supernatural Studio investigates an old abandoned house in Taiwan that has a dark past. As the story goes, a man and his elderly mother lived in the home. The man had a severe gambling addiction, and after taking all of his mother's money, he left the old woman all alone with nothing, not even food to eat. The poor old woman starved. Rumors say that her neglected spirit is unable to move on and still waits in the house for her son to return. Ghost hunter King Ming hears some odd sounds and voices in the abandoned house.
Wow, what a scum of the earth human being.
That is, until he tells the sad story of what took place in the home. That's when things get downright chilling.
Man, why do these people do these investigations alone?
到最后听说还虐打他，甚至不让他吃饭，然后因为那个妈妈年纪大了，他也没有办法大小号自理。听说他就把他关在一个房间里面，然后让他大小便都不管。
Something just
King
peeked.
doesn't see it himself, but his camera records what appears to be a pale, translucent face peeking from behind a corner.
Oh my
Many
god.
of King Ming's viewers believe the mysterious face to be the elderly woman who passed away inside the home.
Ah, look at...
Still waiting for her son to return. But what do you think?
It blinked!
In the
Dude, it
comments.
blinked! It blinked! Why did it blink?
Sarah Lee Sager is jokingly recording the live feed from their new security camera as her boyfriend Stacy is outside their apartment in the dark, struggling to get the new camera installed.
Nuke.
But even as Stacy is outside installing the brand new security camera, it captures someone who just shouldn't be there.
I'm video recording him. Wait. I just seen a fucking something. God, really? Hi, Stacy. You look scary.
Did you see it? A woman appears behind Stacy for a brief second and then disappears. And Sarah captures it all on her phone camera inside. Stacy says he saw no one outside while installing the cam. But what makes this footage even more bizarre is that the figure has an eerie resemblance to a woman named Teresa
Ah,
King,
look at her
who lost her life
face.
in 2008 under absolutely tragic circumstances very near this apartment. After discovering the shocking video, Sarah learns that the deceased woman was actually friends with her sister. Sarah feels that this possible
Ah,
connection to the spirit might have
man.
been the reason that she was able to capture the entity on video.
Look at her
So did
face.
Sarah capture the ghost of Teresa Tingy, still wandering the streets where she lost her life?
Dude, that's fucking
Lost
chilling.
Cemetery. Back in 2015,
That was number
Antonio Alonso
6?
from the YouTube
Nuke,
channel
what are we
Ruta
doing,
Oculta
man? I know you got a
visited
sponsor
cemetery
now,
in
but
Chile while doing research about a boy who allegedly predicted his
no
own
chill.
death.
The man has no
Enzo
chill.
suddenly hears footsteps on his left. He turns his head, but no one there. Cut to years later, Enzo is going through his old footage when he discovers something truly chilling. A child appears right behind him at the exact moment he says he heard footsteps. Even creepier, the child's skin seems green
Yeah.
and discolored. Enzo claims that there were no children at the cemetery at the
I was
time
literally
of this
just gonna say
recording.
the same
Certainly
thing.
not any
Dude,
that look
what?
like that. He says that he and his friend were completely alone. So is it a ghost caught on camera?
Oh
Or
my
just
god,
another
man.
hoax? A very, very strange hoax. You can check out Enzo Alonso's YouTube channel, La Ruta Oculta, for more creepy paranormal investigations.
Yeah, it's a hoax that he waited a year to point out.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias Olsen
Common
recently
sense,
reached out to me
people.
about some very strange footage caught on CCTV at his old job.
It's a
at
valuable
truck
asset
park in
these days.
Sweden. After the park closed for the night, the building's alarm system went off without any reason. Confused by the alarm, the team checks the security footage, and they are shocked by what they find.
Nej.
Vad försvinner färgen för?
Oh my god.
What appears to be a dark shadow moves across several security cameras. Now it's worth mentioning that these cameras are located 13 to 16 feet in the air and are separated by a distance of almost 100 feet. So nothing or no one could have moved across those cameras at this speed and at this height. So what could this mysterious shadow have been?
Oh my
Is it something
god.
supernatural? Or just a very specific pattern of odd camera glitches? Let me know what you think.
Ugh.
Or really haunted.
That is just dark. Why are these things showing up so much more
It was so
now?
severely underfunded that the hospital didn't even have a morgue for its
It's
day.
like they're
Bodies were
everywhere.
simply stacked in an unrefrigerated room. These days,
I feel like there's a
strange
bigger
things
picture.
are still
I don't
going
know.
down at the
I
old
don't know.
Tuella Hospital. You see, a condemned section of the hospital is now used as a haunted Halloween attraction called Asylum 49. Many
What?
workers and visitors have claimed to see a terrifying shadow apparition that they call, quote, the Man in Black.
In a
who is
functioning
definitely not
hospital?
part of the Halloween attraction. YouTube ghost hunters Ogden Paranormal investigated the abandoned hospital turned Halloween haunt and caught something downright creepy. Note that in this clip there is a mannequin of a character from the TV series American Horror Story
yep.
that is a part of the haunted attraction.
Yep.
But the
yep,
mannequin
yep.
is not even remotely the scariest thing in this room.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I told that lady that.
That thing ain't cool, bro.
Did you see it? Some strange shadow appears to be peering at them through the glass, but then just disappears into thin air. So did Ogden Paranormal catch the infamous Man in Black at the haunted old Tuella Hospital? You decide.
Oh man.
Eyes in the dark. Ghost hunter Sandro Silva from the YouTube channel Casa Soba Natural and his team members are invited to investigate an allegedly haunted farmhouse in the countryside of Brazil. The family that lives in the home claims that an old man haunts their farm and has made it nearly impossible for them to stay there. They hear loud, unexplained sounds in the middle of the night and see shadows throughout their home. But creepiest of all, they often see the old man who haunts their home just sitting quietly in a chair in their house. As Sandro and his team begin their investigation, they hear an odd sound.
Volta pra cá então. Vamos tentar aqui pra frente. Nossa, cara. Nossa, mano. Naquela época aquele bagulho de cimento aqui, mano. Tinha esse bagulho, bateu aqui. O quê? Bateu no tambor. Tambor, mano. É verdade. Quer tentar ficar mais um pouco aqui, sabe? Eu acho que a gente podia dar uma sequência pra frente. Nossa, pra ele fazer as manifestações mesmo, sabe? Tentar ver. Ó, de novo. Ah, não pode. Isso tudo é louco.
Something seems to hit a drum in one of the rooms not once, but twice.
Yeah.
Almost like something is trying to get their attention. And then things get truly bizarre.
Oh.
Nossa, Pia, você viu? Nossa! Cara do céu! Meu Deus, Sandra! Meu Deus do céu, cara! Escutou barulho aqui? Nossa, eu vi tipo arredou mano. Mas você escutou a porta ali? A porta mexeu.
Did you see it? The team hears the creaking of a door that seems to be moving on its own. But what they don't realize is that someone or something is watching them from the
Oh
door.
my god!
A figure with glowing eyes can be seen staring at them from behind a corner in the farmhouse hallway. When the video went live, YouTube viewers immediately pointed out the strange figure, but to this day, the creepy farmhouse lurker remains unexplained.
Good
You
lord.
can check out the
Dude,
full
look
video
at
on
that!
Silva's YouTube channel, Casa Soba Natural. The unwelcome roommate.
Oh my god,
A
man.
British couple who say that their home is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
Dude, that's so
For 2 years, they
friggin'
witnessed
creepy.
objects moving or falling on their own. They felt the touch of something that just isn't there. Lights flicker randomly and for no reason, and they hear odd, unexplained sounds and voices. Creepiest of all, late one night, Lainey says that she woke up and saw the apparition of a woman standing at the foot of their bed.
Oh no.
But it wasn't until the recent global lockdown when Lainey and Ben were forced to stay at home that the activity became so frequent that they decided to share their experience on TikTok and YouTube.
Okay, so just briefly, this is a mess, but this is my bedroom, and I've just been sat here just scrolling briefly. Now, every now and then, and you can see where it hits. Oh my god, it's just happened again.
On command. On command, on command, on command!
I'll show you. There's nothing pulling that.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till something grabs your
Every now and then, I'll come upstairs.
frickin' hand.
This is what's happening.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you gonna do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
What kind of man are you, bro?
It's like I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Literally? Well, I don't
Right?
want to be the one to deal with it.
Oh, pull up your skirt.
Right, it's Sunday morning.
Or just move out. Just move out. I think that's what I would do. I know that's what I would do, actually. I'm lying. I would move out.
Sunday morning, we were just chilling out upstairs in bed, and we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor. And this is what we come down to.
Wow.
Cupboard's in an absolute state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna. Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god! Ben, I'm getting out of here.
After doing some research, Lainey and Ben discovered that the land their new home was built on used to be an old burial site where several skeletal remains were found during construction.
Yeah.
The couple says that they don't feel
I
the
know all
presence in
about
their
this,
home to be
guys. Go
aggressive
watch my
right
story
now.
time if you don't know what I'm
But
talking about.
the paranormal activity does seem to be becoming more extreme as the weeks pass.
Because you're showing it that you're scared.
Oh, love them, Ben.
Look at him, man. But give him a bloody...
I can't imagine what would have happened in my house if we would have been vocally scared about it, you know? And acknowledged it to that degree.
He loves it.
I can't even imagine.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame.
It's always right in front of them, too. Like, it's like blatantly showing them
Hang on.
what it can do.
Why?
Oh, it's broken. I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Well, they don't always have the energy to do it on command.
One night, things get truly bizarre.
I hate when Nuke says
You
that.
gonna speak or not?
Nothing good follows
Should I do it?
that.
Alright. That door was like, it was shut, but not on the latch, and it's just opened. So, yeah. Like,
Now you've
But I got a
got
load of grief in the comments because I sent you to go and deal with this cupboard door.
Yeah.
Now that door's triggered, so...
You should get grief in the comments. Wussy.
What in the
Oh my god.
That's just scared the out of me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
me
say that there's
too.
something attached to that.
Look under the foot and table as well, showing there's no in it. I'm not down for that.
That's a dishwasher under the, well, you know, unit. washing machine, wake somebody behind you.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Oh God, you can't
That's
even
actually
see
a good
up there.
idea.
An empty water bottle flies across the kitchen.
Did you see the force? It actually looked like it was picked up and thrown, because it didn't look like it came from the, like, the height of the counter. You know what I mean?
To this day,
It looked like it was...
continues to share their creepy
Oh, okay,
experiences
never
on
mind.
their TikTok
Never mind.
and YouTube channel, hoping one day they will find
But
more
still, though,
answers
that
to
thing
their
came off with
mysterious
some
haunting.
force.
Be sure to check out Lainey and Ben's
Wow.
YouTube channel or TikTok for future updates.
Was that number one?
Thanks for watching.
It
Don't
was.
forget, if you want a free 30-day trial at Shudder.com, be sure to use the
Man,
code
those were
Nuke,
intense.
N-U-K-E,
Holy
and
crap.
drop me a line on Instagram or Twitter to let me know what weird
You guys
and
definitely go
stuff
show
you're
Nuke some
watching.
love. I'm super happy for him that he got this sponsor. That's so cool. Oh, good old Nuke, man. Those were pretty crazy. Like, almost all of them were insane. And like I was mentioning, the people, the family there that lives above the store that they work in, if you guys pay attention to these clips, when people move into these places, it usually starts out pretty mellow. Usually. Sometimes these places are crazy active to begin with. Absolutely, that happens. But majority of the time, it starts out with, you know, well, I did see something move, or something was moved from where I put it, or, you know, it starts out as one thing every other week or whatever. And the second that you acknowledge its presence, okay, on top of showing it that you're scared of it and that it has that power on you, dude, hold on tight, because as you just saw, it goes crazy. They use that energy of you being scared, and it just fuels them. It gives them the ability to do so much more than they could do otherwise. And that's why I said, I don't know if you guys have watched my story time or not, but I often wonder what would have really happened in that place if my mom, my sister, and I would have been vocal about what we were seeing and not kept it to ourselves and ignored it. Ignored it as much as possible. You know, if we vocalized our fear and if we talked about it in the house or whatever, I just wonder what level the spirits would have taken it to. Because that place was also built on a burial ground, a Native American burial ground. But that's it for today, man. That's it for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out until this point. I really do. If you like what you see here at the Too Bossy channel, join the gang. Hit that little red subscribe button. Give that bell to business so that you know when I drop my next video. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Until next time, leave me some suggestions in the comments as well, please. Hit the like button if you like the video. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really looking for some comments, some things that you guys have seen. It does not have to be paranormal related. Like I said in the previous video, I have a lot of interests outside of the dead. I don't care what it is. If you like it, I'm sure I'll like it. Send it over to me. You can find me on Twitter at 2_bossy. TikTok at SaucyDad, SAUCEYDAD. It's where a lot of you guys came from anyway. But yeah, I'm rambling. That's just what I do. Deal with it, man. Okay? Deal with it. But that's it. Till next time, this is Nick. Too Bossy. Say it with me now. Peace!